It's good, Sean. Let's tap into this, man. Let's get right in.
The first episode of this series.
Yes, sir. First episode of the podcast.
Alpha mentality.
Right. Alright, so basically today we just wanted to go over like who we are, what we about, what we feel like we got going, and talk about some things on how we feel like we can maybe help y'all. So one, we are Alpha Mentality / Alpha Soul. You know, our brand is Alpha Soul, but this podcast is gonna be called Alpha Mentality. Yep, and basically we're gonna be doing this 2 times out the week, just vibing with y'all, having conversations about things that need to be talked about, and yeah, basically just tapping in with y'all while y'all tap into us. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate y'all.
Definitely, we appreciate y'all a lot. It's amazing, man. Y'all finna watch us through this journey, you know, from small to big, you know, so definitely we appreciate it, man, for real. But yeah, so Alpha Souls, we created this brand. We wanted to tap in and create a culture for like people like us, you know, people who feel like we walk around this earth with an alpha soul, you know. That's like our lifestyle, that's our mentality, that's just our way of life, you know what I mean?
And it's really just how we feel, like, you know, like you feel different. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that like we didn't even have to speak about, you know, it just came out of it.
Yeah, so Alpha Soul kind of came about, it's just like 2 kings just came together and realized like,
Who
man,
was.
yeah, definitely the pathway we want to walk, you know. I feel like there's a lot of alphas out there, but sometimes you need that spark in you know what I mean? Sometimes all you need is somebody to spark your fire, and then you gonna do all the work. And that's what happened to us. Somebody sparked our fire, and now look at us, you know, we done accomplished, you know, a lot, learned a lot, and we still got
A lot of
we still got a lot to do, so.
And it even took us a lot to even get to this point, you know?
Yeah. It's just taking them first steps, man, taking them baby steps and just saying, fuck it, just going after it. That's really what you gotta do, just go after it.
And find your happiness, you know what I'm saying? Find what makes you happy, find what makes your soul at peace. Just go with it, you know what I'm saying? And know who you are, because you can't be truly happy in this world if you don't know who you are.
But definitely you're gonna be stuck trying to wait on the savior. You gotta be your own savior, you know. We don't really wanna dwell on things that we just hoping to benefit us, you know what I'm saying? We gotta benefit ourselves, and that's how we gonna elevate and get better and manifest things that we truly want, is because we reaching that halfway point, or even that 30% mark, because it's just like the 80-20 rule. But all you gotta do is just hit that 20 and you good.
You just gotta like come to realize that a goal without an action is just a dream, you know what I'm saying? So if you wanna put towards your goal, you gotta just lock in on what you truly wanna be, visualize it, and work towards it every day. It don't matter if you're doing it 100%, you know what I'm saying? 1% you gotta work towards it. You know what I'm saying?
Work always.
Yeah.
You always gotta be moving. Like, one thing I always say is, I'm a moving train. I don't stop. I can't stop. We don't stop. You know, and you gotta look at your life like that. Like, we moving trains. You gotta watch the people around you, you know, and things like that, because there ain't no stopping. The only time we stopping is when we leave this place on earth. So, you know, until then, we moving, and we moving fast, and we moving forward. And we ain't rewinding, you know, none of that. It's all about elevating and losing. Yeah. Like, one of my biggest things is I'm ready to fail and I'm ready to win 10 times more, you know. And everybody should feel like that, because that's what's gonna happen. You ain't gonna win 10 times without losing, you know. take them losses and embrace them losses, because them losses is gonna be the best thing to look at when you at top. When you at the top.
And I feel like if you working towards something, it don't matter if it take 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Just don't waste no time in between. You don't got time to waste.
No
because
time.
the things you want is right around that corner. You gotta just get there.
And they for you.
Yeah. And me and him would tell you this. It's gonna be a lot of things that distract you, but as long as you stay on it, you're gonna get to where you need to. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. We are the will, you know. We got the willpower. We got the control. You know, we listen to a lot of things that run around in our minds, and we forget them or pass them on. But that's just you trying to help you. You know, you got the willpower. Nobody on this earth can truly control you. You know, you got control over your mind and your actions. So anything that you want to go for, achieve, all that, or you want to stop, like, you know, become powerful, or, you know, quit an addiction or anything like that. Like, you are the willpower. You got to realize that.
Hey, bro, I want to talk into my life. Let's talk about, like, where we got our happiness, like where we got our peace to even get to this point.
Yeah.
It take a lot of peace to even get on the stage and talk about that. So let's talk about it.
Let's talk about playing the game. That's my favorite thing. Playing the game, man. Playing the game to our best benefit. That's what we gotta do, is play the game. We gotta play the game in this white world system that we in. We gotta play the game around the people that we surround ourselves with, and we gotta play the game with our mental as well. So let's kind of dive into what playing the game is.
Well, for instance, like, playing the game is like, okay, if I'm around him, he benefiting me, and I'm gonna do the same to him. Right? You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be around people that drag you down. You want to, like, be around people that, like, just elevate you. Like it starts from y'all conversation. You know what I'm saying? If you sitting around talking about what the other people doing, like rappers and drugs, stuff like that, then that's what your life gonna be about. You know what I'm saying? But
somebody else.
But if you talking about building businesses, building wealth, and just elevating them in general, just playing the game.
Definitely. It's understanding who's around you and what they could do for you. You know, I mean, a lot of times we got a lot of friends, and we don't even tap into what they do, or even try to see if they could tap into what we do, you know, because I could run to him all day and talk about my dream, my goal, my wish, and to him, it's only gonna go so far. It's only gonna go so far because it don't have nothing to do with him. You know what I'm saying? We all people looking at ourselves, so we gotta benefit others while they benefit us. And that's what you gotta do to play the game. And you gotta compromise and take yourself out that situation. Understand that somebody else is living just like you. You know, I'll give an example. My mother. Me and my mom had a lot of conflicts, especially during high school, you know, and all type. You know, I'm rebellious. I don't really treat her right, or the way she should be treated, you know. Of course, I love her and all that, but it wasn't going nowhere good. So I realized something. Well, my cousin put me on to this, really, is, Keon, what you want to do in life? Well, Keon want this, and that. You know what I'm saying? But Keon can't get there strictly by himself. You know? So how can the people around Keon benefit Keon? Well, my mama is a ride or die. My mama's gonna be the first person to invest in me. You know? And why am I draining her energy? I'm tearing up my mother relationship. And she's the one who's gonna put the most in me. You know? So once I realized that, I'm like, well, what? I'm destroying my own blessing. Seriously, I'm destroying my own bridge, you know? And we'll do that not realizing that we doing that to ourselves, you know? We building this bridge and we destroying it as we build it, like, and then we wondering, well, why the bricks falling down? well, you know, you tearing it down as yourself. So one thing I had to do was, you know, okay, well, let me try to fix this relationship and tap myself more into this person, because on how invested she would be into me. And now me and my mother have a great relationship, and she invested into me. A lot of things that I wanted, needed, that I couldn't get at a time, my mama was the go-to. I got you. The go-to, let's get there. Let me figure out how to get there with you. You know what I mean? That's what you need. It don't just have to be your mother or your father. You know, it could be the closest person next to you, you know. That's what playing the game is. Taking yourself out your own situation and putting that other person in there.
And I think another thing that plays into that is really just like understand. That's my key to being like just happy, just being happy, and like you gotta understand, like just like he said, everybody got their own emotions. Everybody got their own, like, you know, like the way we think. So like sometimes you can't think how, like me personally, I can't think how Deron think when I'm talking to Keon. I gotta say something and relate to like how he's gonna feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't just be selfish in a conversation about me and him, because who gonna want to listen to somebody talk about themselves all the time?
Don't nobody care about what the next person got to say if all they say is me. I. You know the most used word is I. You say that probably 98% of your vocabulary, you say I. So let's realize what I is, because to him it's the same thing. And it's a block wall if I can't break it down, you know, and see his view of life, you know, see his perspective on just this topic. Otherwise, it's just a blockage.
Very times where we say I, and if it is, we follow it up with something about us. Like, we don't always be self-driven when we talk, you know what I'm saying? If we talk, it's about, like, you know, we just having fun, or we talking about the business, or we talking about just elevating us. Like, we always engage in deep conversation, but we like to do that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta, like, figure out who your crowd is and be with them, because as soon as you jump out your crowd, that's when you start to feel depressed and bad, because you feel like you're not, like,
you don't got nobody uplifting you.
Yeah, and that's not what it is. It's just them people are just not for you, and that's something that you gotta understand with life too. Like, not everybody you meet is for you.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? And if they is, and then they leave your life, they gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? But if they don't come back, they wasn't for you. So don't look at it as an L. That's a blessing.
True that. Timing is everything. Timing is everything. Timing is everything. Simple as that. Your view on timing is not the universal view on timing. Just live and know what you want. If you steady walking, knowing where you want to go, it can't be no problem, because the bigger picture is always in front of you. You know, if I want to go to that tree, I know I got to move my right foot, my left foot, and I'm still looking at that tree. If I slip and fall while I'm on the way to that tree, I'm still looking at that tree. That is where I need to go, you know, and that's how we got to do life. Sometimes plans change, sometimes things change.
That's when you got to compromise, you know what I'm saying? That's where that comes from, like, that's a big part of life too, cause you gotta just understand, like, life is bigger than you, you know what I'm saying? Life is bigger than him, you know what I'm saying, me. Life is us, you know what I'm saying? We all live in between, you know what I'm saying? So one big thing in life, like, you gotta learn how to compromise, or life gonna beat you up.
Can't be selfish. It suck when you selfish. It only feel good in the moment of others, but as soon as you get out that, you feel like you're in a box. You feel like nobody care about you. You feel like you're not worth nothing, you know, unless you just fully confident. But otherwise, it's depressing and it's draining, because you're stuck on you and you don't live in you. Like, this might be my world and this might be his world, but I gotta understand that this is our world. This is our experience. The same way I came here to live and fulfill my purpose and to experience something, he came here too. So I can't be selfish, because I'm draining myself and I'm draining him. And it's we gotta figure that out when we looking at the people around us.
Yeah. Make sure you don't hang with people that's a lot of low vibrations. Vibrations, I mean the vibe they give off, what they doing, and how they react to things in their mindset. Like me personally, if I'm trying to go to the top, I'm not finna hang with a bunch of people that want to do bottom feeder stuff. I'm gonna hang with the people that trying to
Elevate.
yeah, that's trying to do better in life. That's trying to own something. That's trying to let's go build this business, bro. Nah, bro, let's do this instead. I'm not finna hang with yes man people that want to just do stuff to look cool. I'm not doing nothing to look cool. I'm doing something to build my family, build something. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to change the world.
Right.
That's my sole purpose, and that's who our soul is. We come here to change the world.
Yeah, definitely. We the chosen ones, and you are too. You know, you just gotta believe that. It all started with belief and understanding on you. Like, to me, it all came from figuring out a little truth, and then I ran to just gasp all the knowledge I can, all the understanding that I can, and I'm still running. You know, it don't stop. It don't stop at all.
And that's something that we do too. Like we probably don't seem like it, but we do a lot of reading, bro. Like we read a lot, we learn a lot, and on top of that, if I know something that he don't know, best believe the next time we talk, we gonna talk about it, and he gonna put his input, I'm gonna put my input. We gonna learn together. You know what I'm saying? That's compromisation. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
That's playing the game. Me and him play the game, and this my brother, but we still play the game with each other.
Yeah, we gotta play the game. It ain't no other way to do it. You gotta play the game to get to where you want. I mean, if I'm climbing and he keep falling, then I'm falling. If you know, like sometimes you gotta, okay, you take a step, I take a step, you take a step, I take a step. Or sometimes, this for my solo people, don't wait on nobody else. If you ain't got nobody that you feel like you could truly shoot to the top with what you want to do, man, go by yourself and then uplift somebody. You know, run to the top by yourself and then bring somebody else up. Because otherwise, people will be bringing you down the whole time, and then years gonna go by, months gonna go by, just time gonna go by, and then now you don't even care. You don't even care about what you wanted to do. You don't care about the things that you love or had passion for, because so many people drained it from you. Drained it. And it's the closest people next to you. It's the closest people next to you. If I understand what his benefit is, and I don't represent that when I'm around him, then I'm draining him. I'm tearing him down, and I'm disrespecting him, because I'm supposed to be his helper. You know, he got full control on anything he do. But if I know that Deron needs something specific with help, you know, and he telling me like, look man, this is the path, this is what I need to do. If I see him tweaking, and
that's another thing, bro.
Bro, what?
Can't do that.
Get away. Get away. You need people to scoot you over sometimes. Yeah. Like, that's okay. That's needed. That's needed for sure.
And don't be the person that don't take no help. That don't get you nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the help there, take it. Be vulnerable and take it, because like, you don't know everything, and that's just the sad part of our life. Like, he don't know everything, I don't know everything, you don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? And there's people that know the stuff that you don't know. So take it all in. And if it's bull, take the stuff that's bull and take the stuff that's good. You know what I'm saying? Because you can learn from everything. You can't be successful in this life without taking criticism. Everybody gonna criticize you. And some criticism will be right and be exactly what you need, and some of them be bull. You gotta just know what is bull and what is beneficial to you.
Definitely. You know, knowledge is so powerful, truly, but the power is in not knowing. Because look what you're going to do to know, to find out. You know what I mean? That's what the power is. The power is not knowing everything, feeling like I'm above so many other people because of what I think I know. No, the power is in not knowing. Because on what you're going to do to get that information. And then what's going to come to you more than what you wanted. You know what I mean?
The power of manifestation.
Yeah, so the power is in not knowing. Not that you know everything or you think you know everything.
And best believe, bro, if you want to know something, it's going to come to you. Like, he can tell you about that.
Definitely. I mean, it's it's the law of attraction. You know, we don't understand how much we attract. The universe is an amplifier. Our heart is an amplifier. Our brain is an amplifier. Our gut is an amplifier. That's why I could deal with heart emotions. I could deal with intuition and thought. And I can deal with a gut feeling. Them is 3 different main sources. There's 3 different major brains that we all have. And we gotta maximize them, understand them, and understand where we at and where we living in. This is a dome that's trying to magnify you. Why else is you here? You think you was here to... Man, why else is you here? Just think about that.
And it's crazy, bro, because like the law of attraction works good or bad. So if you constantly thinking negative stuff, it's gonna come to happen, bro. Like that's why sometimes people just be in the same situation because they don't get their head out the gutter. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta think bigger.
Same thing he told me, bro. If I'm swimming and I don't want to drown, I'm not finna think about drowning. Cause that's how you drown. If I'm, you know what I'm saying? If I want to get out, I'm thinking about I'm finna get out this pool, bro. I'm finna get out this pool. I'm not finna think about I'm finna drown. Cause that's how you drown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's too easy to drown in the law of attraction and everything. You gotta keep your head positive. Keep your head on the things that you want. That's you know what I'm saying.
True. Man, we only use 10% of our brain, if that. That right there should tell you something. You only use 10% of your brain, and look what you can do. Look what you can do as a human being with a conscience, you know. So magnify it. Don't sell yourself short. Evaluate. Play the game. Understand. And be true to you. You know, of course you came here to live for yourself. He came here to live too. And as much as I need help, he need help. So if you ain't reaching up, and if you ain't reaching down, then you unbalanced. You know, you need somebody pulling you up while you pulling somebody else up. Now, it all take time. Don't kill yourself trying to do too much. But
don't break yourself trying to do too much.
Right, I can't try to get so far ahead and think I'm going to just forget everybody and I made it. Like, it's not going to really truly benefit you on how you can be benefited. You know, you could be amplified your whole life just because you're consistently bringing in energy that's helping you because you're helping somebody else. So now you just got good energy because you walk around with good energy. You got good energy because you give out good energy. And it's a magnitude, man. So, boom. We appreciate y'all for tapping in. First podcast, man.
Alpha Gang.
Alpha Soul, you hear me? Y'all gonna tap into that merch. That merch coming next month.
Basically, we pushing out hard, though.
Definitely. We appreciate y'all for the love.
Thanks for watching the podcast, you know what I'm
And
saying?
you'll see us a lot, man. Y'all gonna walk this journey with us. We're gonna talk about a lot. We're gonna get a lot of done. And, you know, we're gonna be human. We're gonna fail and we're gonna win. But best believe we ready to win.
Best believe this podcast is not for us too. It's for y'all. It's for everybody. Cause we could keep like stuff that we know to ourselves, but what's that gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like we're trying to benefit everybody. So that's what we're here for, and that's who Alpha Soul is.
Yeah.